Yeah, let's get going. Give it up for Mariah Girouard, huh? Yeah!
All right, guys, I got a problem. My problem is Barcelona is too sexy of a city, right? Isn't it? Give me a snap if you live here. Snap's a sinner is all he is. I know you're thinking I'm a prude. I look like a farm girl who's never fucked in this outfit. But Barcelona is way too sexy. People just making out everywhere. Making out in the beach. Making out in the street. Making out in the park. It's like, okay, we get it. Catalans can't exactly bring their fuck buddy back to their mom's house. Making out on that bench. Making out on a bench is rude. It's a homeless guy's house, you know? It's terrible. It always happens. Worst time of day, like 9 a.m. on a Monday. I'm trying to go to the job that I don't have. And they're standing there, starfishing it, standing in the middle of the street, looking into each other's eyes like they're in a Nicholas Sparks novel. Everything's happening in slow motion. And I'm like, excuse me, pardon me. And they're like, who can say whether or not? What the fuck? It's insane. I used to be attracted to the sex of this city too, I'll admit it. 5 years ago when I moved here, I got off the airplane, I walked down La Rambla. I was like, the streets smell like piss, but they're alive, you know? Someone stole my phone. But I don't need a phone. I'm in Barcelona. All I need are 2 tits in the beach. I was so naive. I was so naive because this was also at the same time that I thought that British people were hot. Barcelona's just crawling with Brits, right? Every time a stag do walked by, it was like someone was tickling my bits with a feather. Oh. I would have fucked Margaret Thatcher. I didn't care, you know? Remember, the first 3 days in the city, I heard the voice of an angel. He was like, yeah, I'm about to go out to the pub and get pissed with my mates. And I was like, love of my life, is that you? He looked at me, I looked at him. It was electric. He asked me if I would go on a date. I'm like, this is my Princess Diaries fantasy. Of course I will go on a date with you. I don't care what your teeth look like. We went out to get burritos. Ooh, I love a good burrito. Phallic but delicious. And then after, he said to me, do you want to come back to my place? I'm like, he has a place. Oh. And then I said, am I going to do this? Am I going to have sex on the first date? Who is she? Oh, yeah, she is. She's in Barcelona. So I went back to his place fully intending on doing the boom boom. But the Lord had other plans for me. And by the Lord, I mean the burrito. But I kept my cool. I said, can I pop to your loo? I went to the bathroom, and what happened in that bathroom was so traumatic that I wrote a slam poem about it. Yes! So this is my spoken word poem about the burrito in the bathroom. And it's called Secret. I must keep you a secret. A modern day Romeo to my Juliet, for you are a living, breathing controversy. Because if we're speaking honestly, we all know that ladies don't poo. Ladies don't poo, and yet there's you. Sitting in the toilet, staring back at me, brown. Bucking. Now I'm ducking with shame. I can't believe you came out of me. Couldn't you just been pee? Seriously, man, way to sabotage me. He's trying to get dick tonight. What will my lover do when he sees you? When he smells your strange perfume that swallows the room whole? I'm fucking suffocating in here. It's nearing the 5-minute mark. He's bound to suspect something. I keep flushing and flushing, but nothing. I blame this European plumbing. I suppose I could be forthcoming. I could just say, hey, those bean burritos were a bad idea. Instead of turning into diarrhea, they Hiroshima'd your bathroom. This sucks like a vacuum. Let's forget it ever happened and bang. But honesty is not my forte, no. So I do what I have to do. I open the window. I scoop you out of the loo and boom, drop you on concrete below. I told you it was a slam poem. So for those of you that didn't get that, I threw my shit out the window. To make it even worse, somebody saw me do this. And if you think that is bad, I hit someone with it. Yeah, true story. When I walked back into that room, I was trying to act natural, but I was acting like a fugitive of the law because I knew that if I got arrested and deported for throwing my shit out the window, and I had to tell my friends about it, that they would not be surprised at all. Now, if you're wondering if I got laid, yes, of course I did. But was it worth it? No! No! If I have a daughter, first thing I'll say to her is, honey, no dick is worth almost getting deported for throwing your shit out the window. Thank you guys so much. That is my time. Bring up your host, Matthew Murtha.